There are graves where the cold itself stands guard, where centuries drift past in silence, and the dead lie waiting beneath frost and copper masks. The soldiers of Zelenyy Yar do not crumble to dust. Instead, they sleep, suspended in ice and legend, wrapped in secrets as old as the wind that sweeps across the Siberian tundra. When their graves were broken open, the air was sharp with the scent of metal and earth, a chill that never leaves the lungs. They found them lying as if merely resting, faces veiled in thin hammered copper, green with centuries, glimmering faintly in the half-light. Some were small, children tucked beside warriors, the copper pressed softly over closed eyes. Others, men with broad hands and beards frozen mid-growth, still clutched their talismans, a disc of bone, a carved bear, a charm of bird's feather bound by sinew. Their bodies, flesh, hair, the fur-lined hoods they wore, were cradled by permafrost, each detail caught and held by the patient cold. Their eyes, hidden behind metal masks, saw nothing, but the land around them was thick with presence. In the soil, old iron knives and amulets gleamed beside skeletons. Sinew-bound pouches still smelled of resin and smoke, the remains of ancient rites. At their chests, hands clasped charms for the journey beyond, for luck or protection, or perhaps to keep nightmares away while they dreamed beneath the snow. No one knows the language of their sleep. The copper, it is said, was to keep evil spirits from finding the soul. The masks shine softly in the lamplight of the archaeologists, who move with reverent care, whispering so as not to wake what lies below. Sometimes, in the endless Arctic night, wind howls through the birches and stunted pines, and it's easy to believe the soldiers are listening. That beneath the ground, they shift slightly, hands closing more tightly around their tokens. In dreams, some say, the copper masks warm for a moment, reflecting a memory of firelight and the stories once told above their graves. Visitors come, wrapped in modern coats, breath steaming in the frozen air. They peer through the museum glass at fingers still curled, hair still braided, at the haunting gleam of the copper that is not tarnished away. Children stare, wide-eyed, at the little ones who never grew old, faces hidden but presence undeniable. The sleeping soldiers do not speak. They ask for no prayers, no offerings. The land keeps their silence. The masks keep their secrets. But if death is only sleep, perhaps in Zelenyy Yar, it is gentle, guarded by copper, by talismans, by the patience of winter. The world may forget their names, but the ice remembers every detail.